So get this guy gave me his account at 30 USD and I flipped it to 131 USD with jump 50 index, where I took the account from 30 USD to 64 USD. Then with boom 1000 I took the account to 131 USD, but I didn't catch these trades on record. So in this video, watch how I took this 100 USD account to over 1,500, and that's step by step. So to finish this video, click this link if you're watching this on TikTok, click this link if you're watching this on Facebook, or just go over to my YouTube channel and type prime_fx, where you can watch all my complete videos. Let's get this video to a whooping 500 likes. I know we can do it, guys. That would be awesome. So now the account was at 131 USD, and the opportunity I had seen or I had found was at a boom 500 index, and it's like this. If you can look at it on the 4-hour chart, you can see it's a trending bearish market where price is forming lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. You can see them clearly. So right now it has formed a lower low and it's about to form a lower high, and then it continues the trend. And if you move to the daily time frame, you can see that there is that immediate rebalance. So in that immediate rebalance, it propelled price to move further down. And if you check out on the left side, you can see there's a low right there, and that low has been broken. So it's a break of structure in that low. And now what we expect price to do is to retrace inside and then continue moving up. And we wanted to retrace back up to hit the breaker block, or just another interest point, which of course that's the breaker point, and that's the breaker block, and that resistance. You saw that resistance. We're waiting for price to sort of make or form an immediate rebalance, and then it continues shooting up. So there is a possible immediate rebalance, and then it continues, I'm saying moving up, it continues moving down. So that's all we have on the daily. We have the breaker block, we have mitigation block, and we have a possible immediate rebalance. These are the three confluence that we have. On the 4-hour, we see a break of structure right there, and price of course has to retrace back up, and this time is going back up to the buy side liquidity. The buy side liquidity contains that fair value gap. Look at that fair value gap. So price, there's buy side liquidity like stops or buys, stops, any form of stops, and then there's also a fair value gap, and above that fair value gap is a 4-hour order block. So that level right there is super strong, that zone, and I bet you that price has to react off of it. And the reason it's reacting off of it is also because I highlighted that daily mitigation block. It's in between there. I will show you. So on what made price move down, last video I made the video about a wipe after immediate rebalance. So there's an immediate rebalance there, and then there's the wipe, and how you would have entered this trade is by entering in the 1-hour order block. I missed it because I thought it was going to go to the rejection block, but then if you guys had followed what I was teaching, yeah, I think you could have caught a nice one, but still you can catch another one like I'm doing right now. So why would it respect the fair value gap is because there's that 1-hour order block, and if I mark it out, you can see that that fair value gap has to be filled to the pip, and then price has to continue shooting down. And just another reminder, you can see that there's a resistance right there. So there's a lot of confluence on that level, and price has to, there's no way it won't react off of it. If it does not immediately react, it will react later on, or if it still wants to shoot up, it has to react some way, like on a short term, because there's too much confluence around that level. So I decided to place my sell limits like at the end of the fair value gap, like at the top of the fair value gap. So yeah, we just now wait for it. We're at 131 and I was placing did I go all out on this one? I'm not sure if I went all out, but yeah, this is me just placing the sell limits on Boom 500 index. Now afterwards, look at it. I told you that's now an immediate rebalance. You see the immediate rebalance. We entered exactly the immediate rebalance of the daily order block and filled the fair value gap, hit our 1 hour order block, and it reacted off. That's a nice sniper move right there. It's a nice sniper trade, and I was preparing to exit because of that 15-minute order block. So check out this. Some guys have been teaching me in a group of mine. There is a channel, like a wedge onto the 15-minute OB. So I decided to exit right there because, like, yeah, those things usually after it hits the 15-minute order block, it will shoot back up. I thought it would shoot back up and then wipe there, and then it will continue the down move, and it did exactly that. But I don't know if I'll find the time to show you. It did exactly that. So I closed the profits at 190 USD, and we doubled the account. We're 322 USD. That's a lot. 323. That's a lot. Usually I would have ended the video here, but yeah, I wanted a video where I get an account over to 1,000, just to open 2024. You get what I'm saying? Okay, now we move to crash 1000 index. Check out our history, guys. The account was from 30 USD. It's been clean since. I think it gave me it. Was it on the 2nd of January? So yeah, all the trades we have taken since then were just clean trades. They were profitable trades. So, and check out the Boom 500 index. It did exactly what we thought. The channel or the wedge to the 15-minute OB, and it's reacting back up. So if I'd continued trading it, I would have still been in profits. But let's move to crash 1000 index. And in crash 1000 index, we're analyzing from the monthly. I don't think I've ever shown you an analysis from the monthly, but on the monthly you will see two things that I want you guys to take note of. Most people won't see this because I don't know, it's like you guys don't know this, but check out on the monthly. What do you see? Already right now I see a possible sell, but if you have been watching my videos, you know why. Check this out. You see that level right there? Price had hit what and did what? So yeah, at that level, price made or formed an immediate rebalance, and it hit the mitigation block. So it's going to propel price further down. Like, those are the two confluences we already have on the monthly. And then on the weekly, we can see that price shot up and then filled that fair value gap. So it obviously has to continue shooting down from there. And where is it going down to? Obviously it's going down to those lows, or to that sell side liquidity. So you see, from the monthly to the weekly, they're communicating this confluence, guys. So let's remove our stuff right there, and on the daily, look at it. Stop hunt and above. After it did the stop hunt, what did it do? It hit the daily mitigation block. So it hit the daily mitigation block, which is like in line with the daily OB. Now check this out. Look at how price rejected off there. Like, you can see, like, it does not want to break that high, or it does not want to close or open near that high, and it just wants to continue shooting down. Like, price here just wanted to shoot down. Now check this out. Inside that range, price hit the rejection block, and after it hit the rejection block, we aim for price to reach for that sell side liquidity. So rejection block, sell side liquidity. That's on the daily. I think if we even look further deeper on the daily, we can find out, like, check that, like, there's an immediate rebalance right there. See that immediate rebalance? That two lows, that two highs there, in which price did a stop hunt and hit the rejection block. There's a lot of stuff you can find on the daily and the other time frames. It also broke structure. Oh, now we're on the 4-hour chart. So it broke structure, did an immediate rebalance on the daily, wiped. So what I'm expecting price to do is keep on, like, mingling there, building liquidity, and then it shoots down to the sell side liquidity. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, so it is building liquidity down on those lows, so eventually it will have to reach down. It's like generating liquidity. So when we move to the 1 hour, break of structure, went above to hit the 4-hour order block. You see the 4-hour order block after that break of structure. So break of structure went to hit the 4-hour order block, and you can notice there's an immediate rebalance right there, but yeah, it doesn't really count. So yeah, there's another break of structure right there, and then price did what? Went to hit the 1-hour order block. This is now institutional order flow, which is bearish. It hit that 1-hour order block while it was filling in the fair value gap. So come on, let's keep on moving further down with this. I'm not sure if you guys are getting where I'm going with it, but yeah, I hope you're getting it. Price did a stop hunt while it filled the fair value gap and hit the 1-hour order block at the same time. So it's about to go down. It's going to keep on shooting down. So what I'm expecting price to do right now is to reach for that sell side liquidity. But I'm not sure as of yet. It has hit the 30-minute order block, but I wasn't sure if it's going to respect the 30-minute order block right away, right now. I didn't want to sell right now. So what I planned to do was for price to sort of, what can I say? It's sort of wipe. I wanted it to confirm by breaking or making a BOS, retracing, and then continuing. I wanted it to break structure there on that low. Now, why did I want it to do that? Is because I need extra confirmation. This thing could keep on shooting down for all I know. I don't know what it's into. Deriv is just tricky. So on the 4-hour and on the 1 hour, you can see prices at a support, so it might shoot up. So I didn't want to sell right now. I just waited for it to wipe or break below that low, and then we continue the fall down. So yeah, let me just show you guys what I was predicting at this point, and later on you find out that we were saved. That's why I didn't enter right there. After some time, check it out, check what price did after some time. It went up there. It went up to do what? To wipe. It wiped liquid. If we had entered there, we're going to die. So it went up there, wiped, and then did what? A break of structure right where it's at right now. So what I expect it to do is to shoot back up to that 1 hour OB, and then it continues, or it respect, but that's a confluence. The breaker block is a confluence at the end of the day. So my aim was for price to go back to the 1 hour order block, or if not the 1 hour order block, let me see, yeah, the 1 hour order block. That's the biggest aim that I had, because the 1 hour order block here was in line with another interest point that was in a lower time frame. Which one is it? Is it in a 50-minute? Yes, it's in a 15-minute time frame. Check it out. The 1 hour order block is in line with the 15-minute breaker. Like it's in line with the 15-minute breaker block. So I see that zone or that area. There's also that other 15-minute breaker, but the one that's closer or that gives it more confluence to that level is the one we will use, and it's right above the 30-minute fair value gap. So yeah, we're good. After it fills it, we enter at the 1 hour OB and at the 15-minute order block. So let's place our sell limits right there. Here we're going with the spike. No, yeah, we're going with the spikes. We're going against the trend of Crash 1000. Last time, yeah, I think we did the same thing, innit? Yes, we also went against the spike. No, we were going against the spikes on Boom 500. Here we're going with spikes. So yeah, spikes take us to greener pastures. This is afterwards. Check this out. Price was just tearing through my sell limits. Like it was just going up. It wasn't even reacting. I think it reacted once before it had activated all my sell limits, and I think by now it had like activated all of them, and it's not showing any signs of reaction. Like it's just going up. This is this sped up. So after I think about a long, like 50 minutes, 20 minutes, 30, we were bleeding. Look at that, -90. God damn. And it wasn't even showing any signs. Look at that, from the 1 hour to the 15 minutes to the 30 minutes, no signs. I was crying inside. I was like, God damn, how much should I like close it? But it ended up showing signs at after it hit the 1 hour order block or the 30-minute OB right there. And I was like, now thinking, should I exit? But I was like, nah, it already went above there. And yeah, it paid off. I didn't exit and it paid off. It kept on shooting down, and by now here it had broken our first low. Yes, it sort of wiped our first low, and we had almost double the account. We're at 230 USD. This is usually big even for me, like 230 plus 230. But yeah, my aim was to double the account or to reach 1,000, and here we're close to reaching 1,000. But I still felt like the move could still go further down, so I didn't want to close just yet. And after some time, look at that, it had reached our main sell side liquidity. Remember the liquidity where I was saying like prices to build more liquidity and then poke the liquidity or shoot down into the liquidity. This is the sell side liquidity I wanted price to reach. So it had finally reached it, and I think it was time for me to close. And it was even inside should I say the daily OB. Here we're in 1,000. We reached 1,000. 1,000. That's a lot of cash, guys. From 300, that's a lot of money. So yeah, we're up 1k and crash 1k, and I decided to close at 1,480 something, 1,500. That's big cash. The guy withdrew 1,300 something and left about 100. Thank you guys for watching the video. Like and subscribe if you haven't.